back in the shop today to work on the Allis Chalmers 180 diesel because yesterday I picked up my radiator, which has just been re-cored. Looks like the guy did a pretty good job, which is good because he wasn't very fast. I'm glad. It looks like he does quality work. But at any rate, the old radiator, or the old core that this radiator had, was a 3-row core, and he said that most of the radiators for these tractors he's seen had 4-row cores. So I upgraded to a 4-row core. It was only, I think, an extra $15 over the 3-row core, so I did get more cooling capacity, which is good. I also have got a couple of new radiator hoses. I've got a new overflow line for it. I've got a new sending unit for the temperature gauge. I've got a new radiator cap, and I've got a new thermostat to put in there. Also, I've got some new heater hose for the engine heater when I put it back together here. One other thing, the sediment bowl on this thing, the shutoff valve has been kind of boogered up on this thing. So I went ahead and got a new sediment bowl to put on this also. The first thing I need to do, I've got the bolts to hold the side of the cowling here. They're 3/8 bolts. They all came out on the other side, but this one had already been broken off once. These two I broke off when I was removing it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and drill these out and tap them one size bigger to 7/16. There's plenty of room in there. There's no reason in the world I can't do that, and that's probably what I would end up doing in the end after piddling around trying to get these out for an hour or so anyway. So I'm just going to skip the piddling around part and go ahead and drill these out, tap them one size bigger, and start getting this thing back together. So yeah, I'm very happy that I've got the radiator back and it looks good. So I've got the wood furnace all fired up. It's belching out lots of heat, so we'll go ahead and get to work. All right, I've got the side panels on. I don't have them tightened up yet because they're slotted, and I might have to move it around a little bit before I get everything where it needs to be. Also, I put a new fan belt on this thing along as I was at it. I've got the new thermostat installed and the coolant temperature sensor, so the radiator now bolts onto these brackets here. So I guess I'm ready to install it. Okay, I've got the radiator installed. I've got the air cleaner installed too. I've got it filled with coolant. And I've got the engine heater installed and all plumbed up. It was just kind of wired there, so I've got it fastened on a little more securely and plumbed up to where I think it should work okay. So I think now I'm going to go in the house and have a little lunch, then come back out and put the sediment bowl on. Okay, I've got the 180 all back together. I've had it running out here just outside the shop for about 15-20 minutes. It's all warmed up. The thermostat has opened up. The coolant temperature gauge works now. There are no drips anywhere, so I think I got the cooling system in this thing up in pretty good shape now. So I think I'll run it down to the shed and park it. It's pretty much ready to use. I am planning on using this to set round bales this winter because it's easier to get on and off of than the 1486. So good deal. Boy, it gets dark early these days. Just another short aside. Late this afternoon, I did take a run down to my remaining cornfields, take some samples, and take them downtown to moisture test them, and the results weren't very encouraging, but I'll talk about that more in a different video. So until then, have a good day.